channel của hai Lili. Hôm nay nhân dịp trời xanh mây trắng, mình sẽ kể cho các bạn một câu chuyện nho nhỏ nhưng có vỏ. Chuyện là hồi năm nhất đại học, mình đã gặp một ông Vũ các bạn ạ. Lúc đầu mình không quen biết gì thầy đâu, nhưng mà thầy đã tới và nhờ mình dịch dùm sách của thầy từ tiếng Anh ra tiếng Việt. Xong rồi 2 tháng sau đó thầy quay trở lại và thầy hỏi là mình có muốn viết ứng dụng điện thoại về cách bảo vệ hệ thần kinh, và thầy có thể cho mình nắm chùm một team, và thầy có 5.000 đô nếu mà mình muốn thử. Và thế là một cô sinh viên năm nhất suy nghĩ đắn đo khoảng 1 tuần, xong rồi quay lại nói với thầy là dạ cảm ơn thầy, con rất là muốn thử. Dự án thành công thì sau đó mình có dịp ngồi xuống nói chuyện với thầy nhiều hơn, hiểu hơn về thầy. Các bạn biết không, một điều rất là đáng khâm phục về thầy là thầy bị bệnh tâm thần phân liệt, nhưng mà thầy vẫn cố gắng từng ngày để học xong bằng tiến sĩ, và bây giờ đang làm giáo sư giảng dạy ở một trong những trường nổi tiếng danh giá ở Canada là University of Alberta đó. Đây dường như là lần đầu tiên mà một người bị bệnh thần kinh được nhận giải ở một trường danh tiếng như vậy đó các bạn. Cho nên hôm nay mình biết là khi mà nói chuyện với thầy, các bạn sẽ được truyền động lực nhiều lắm. Cho nên mình đã sắp xếp một cuộc phỏng vấn với thầy. Cho nên sẵn sàng chưa? Đi với mình nha. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
So you were diagnosed with schizophrenia when you did your master, when you were doing your master?
I was doing my PhD when I was diagnosed.
Right.
And it interfered with my degree there in Texas A&M, and it was a direct result of going to the Antarctic and getting high altitude sickness, and it resulted in, like, I was physically handicapped. After coming back, I was falling down and using a cane for several years. And because of it was 100-mile-an-hour winds very often and 50 below. And being here in Alberta, you know what that means. But it was cold.
So what did motivate you to continue doing your PhD, although you were sick at the time?
Because it wasn't, a lot of people think that doing a graduate degree will necessarily help you get a job, but there's a lot of competition, and what I did it to prove something to myself, and because I wanted to prove to myself that I wanted to be an academic since I was 12 years old, 11 years old.
Wow.
And that was what my life goal was, and so that meaning in my life disappeared. And when you encounter difficulties in life, you have to get meaning and purpose in your life. Yeah, so you have to have a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think mistakenly that it's about money, and you need enough money to live, but I don't know if you necessarily need to be wealthy to have a good life.
Well, yeah, that's true. A lot of people who are super rich, but they never happy because they don't have a meaning in life, basically, yeah. So I couldn't agree with you more. You mentioned you wanted to do to be a faculty member since you was a teenager. So what motivated you to want to do that?
Mostly because I looked at my dad and I wanted to use my mind. I wanted to be creative. I wanted to explore science. My dad was a medievalist, a medieval English professor. He knew 7 languages.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he had published on early English literature. He was an English professor, and my grandfather was a Roman classicist,
right,
from Cambridge. And I just said, well, I don't want to devote my life to money. I want to expand my life and make a contribution to society through science, and I'm more interested in geography and science than humanities, but I've done some humanities work too.
Yeah.
So I wanted to live that kind of life, and so I started it, and then it was taken away from me, and then I somehow got it back, and I was very lucky. And a lot of people with this disability are unable to find meaning in their life, and you can find meaning in different ways, like through contributing to society. I know that I'm a very big advocate of volunteering. I think that volunteering is a way for people with lower averages in university to get jobs, to get,
Yeah, that's so true.
you know, and it's more than, I know in other cultures and countries they don't support volunteering, but it's a way internationally we could do to motivate young people, motivate old people to contribute to society in different ways.
Yeah.
And they get satisfaction if they don't get through their normal job or normal activities through volunteering.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people that are locked down, I mean, there's several billion people now that are locked down, that are having to re-examine their life and their priorities in life, what direction they want to do once they get out. So I hope a lot of people listening to this say, what do I really want my life to mean when I'm old and gray and my experiences, my cumulative life experience to be? And that, with the coronavirus, because their sense of purpose is gone, which is money. But there's so much more in life that you can get.
Yeah.
Emotional contact with people, relationships. I find, you know, being creative, creating something, and that can result in different things, you know, like, you know.
You have any advice for people who don't know what to do in life? They don't even know what their mission is.
I think volunteering can help you, because volunteering in different things, because sometimes your mission and your idea in life can come from different directions. So don't try to get outside of your comfort zone and try to experience different things, different places, different cultures. Find out what you really, who you are, and once you find out who you are, then you pursue something that you actually enjoy. And if you're doing something you enjoy, you can work a lot harder at it than if you're doing something you don't enjoy.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Like, you enjoy computers, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, you really. So, you know, that's, you know, but other people might enjoy, like sometimes people enjoy carpentry, like, or plumbing, like, or be an electrician. Like Catherine has a nephew who is an electrician down in Oklahoma, and he gave up university to go to become an electrician, and now he's chief electricians in the city of Tulsa in Oklahoma, because he actually enjoyed it. He actually didn't just get a piece of paper and do what everybody else thought he should do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fun.
Yeah.
So he enjoyed doing it, so he excelled at it.
Did you major in geography when you did your bachelor?
I did my geography for my first 2 degrees, and then I took a degree in education. Instead of getting a PhD, I got it in educational geography. And then I did my PhD afterwards in political geography. So I've stayed in, but I published, if you look in my Wikipedia entry under Austin Mardon, USTINMARDON, you can see that I've been very unfocused. I think people should publish in more than just one narrow area, because you can cross-fertilize it. Very interdisciplinary.
Yeah, that's so true. When I did my master, I got a supervisor who is also my professor. He not only majored in computing science, he also majored in healthcare. So he actually collaborate with a lot of like healthcare researchers to build like healthcare application, which is really nice.
Yeah, you learn something. It's that not just sticking in one narrow area and be afraid of going outside. Right. You know, like, so, you know, and also you have to expect failure. A lot of, like, don't get upset if you submit 10 papers and 5 get accepted. That's pretty good.
That's true.
You know, and you know that, but a lot of people don't appreciate how difficult it is to get published. Even newspaper articles get rejected. I get rejected all the time.
Right.
So the students are always so surprised. It doesn't bother me getting rejected. I just turn around and submit it somewhere else.
How do you deal with rejection?
Huh?
How do you deal with rejection?
I just say, well, they don't obviously know genius. I just keep going. I don't rejection. I'm so used to it that it doesn't even bother me. So you have to develop a thick skin about failure. That's the one thing a lot of people don't want to fail. But that's where you learn. You learn more in failure than you do in success. And when you do get a rejection, you should always ask the reason for the rejection, whether it's a job application or being fired from a job or failing a course. You should find out, or getting rejected from a paper. You should find out the reason why you were rejected, and maybe change your behavior or your patterns of behavior or what you're writing to fit in, and then it'll be a learning experience. And sometimes you learn more from failure than you do from success.
We all know that, like, thanks to you, that I actually got a really good internship at the government, and then I got my full-time job in my last semester in my bachelor. So at the time, I was only first year university student. Why did you decide to hire me to build a mobile application?
Well, because you were very persistent. You were very enthusiastic. You were interested in volunteering. I think you were willing to volunteer first, and and I just was very impressed with you.